So, what do you think?
Honestly, it's crap.
Maybe you're not looking at it from the right angle.
Look, I don't see how you could look at it at any angle and not see what I'm seeing. It's unoriginal, and what's worse, it's demeaning. Artist must have been some presumptuous weekend chauvinist.
I see. So, you must be here because you just love art gallery openings.
The cold got me here, if you must know. But I do like art, just not this. I mean, the Renaissance painters painted enough nude women to last us a lifetime. Why does every modern artist feel that he needs to do the same? Oh, I'll give him credit. The angle with the pelican would be kind of interesting if it wasn't so pornographic. But really, it's just a rehash of any Rembrandt or Monet.
Okay, so you do know something about art.
Doesn't everybody? There's nothing that makes an expert besides money and some fancy words. Anybody can be an artist.
Yeah, but you sound like you've had professional training.
That's my business.
I see.
And anyways, whether or not I'm professionally trained, as you say, it shouldn't matter. What I see on that canvas is really disturbing. To me as a woman, it's horrifying to think that men see us like that. Oh sure, but the symbolism, the aesthetic bliss. But at the end of the day, I look like that. And I think surely I can be more than what those globs of paint are trying to represent. It's like if you've ever been to the movies and there's some perfect couple. They're so happy, but it just seems impossible. And then the husband goes and does something awful and the wife has just to keep on smiling like nothing happened. And I just think to myself, there has to be more than life than just that. I get the same sense of frustration when I look at that painting. So you see, it has nothing to do with having a trained eye. It's just a feeling. All art creates feelings. The feeling this painting gives me is bad, and it doesn't even have the decency to be original about it.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion. But many of our patrons think otherwise, though. And in my personal opinion, it's liberating and shows female freedom.
Oh yeah? There must be something that I'm completely missing. How can you see anything in this painting?
Well, think of it this way. What I see is a woman breaking free of the confines of her traditional role.
But what does it matter when you think about who's going to actually buy the painting? It's certainly not going to be the college girl working 2 barista jobs to pay the rent. It's going to be Mr. $1 billion so he can take a good look while he makes his money orders all day.
But the painting is here now, isn't it? It's a public gallery.
Besides the point.
Maybe the painting just wants to make you feel like you can be more than just a woman.
Looks more like less than a woman to me.
Why can't the representation of a woman be anything you want, Pelicans included? Isn't that more liberating than any preconceived notion of feminism?
Look, you can think what you want to think, but don't try to pretend to be some kind of feminist. It's not working.
Is having a different perspective inherently what you call bad feminism?
Depends on their perspective.
Like you said, anyone can be an art critic. Can't anyone be an artist?
Sure they can. You could be one. Even I could be one someday.
I, for one, would love to see a piece of yours here in the gallery one day.
Yeah, maybe someday.
There will always be things to consider, especially regarding feminism and art. It's objective. The Renaissance painters may have oversaturated the market with nude women. But is that any reason I shouldn't be allowed to take it back on my own terms? Anyways, the painting isn't all about nudity. Spent just as much time painting the glass, the shadows, the ghosts. Did my picture hurt her as much as she said it did? What would she have done if she had known that I had painted it? It can be hard to understand everybody's perspective, but every bit of it is still important.